ladies and gents, this is a moment you've been waiting for. This is our last 16, and it is between Canada versus Morocco. This is going to be one hell of a game. But welcome, lads and lasses. I hope you guys and girls are all well. And yeah, here we are for another game. Did anyone watch the game last night between Colombia and Ghana? I wasn't going to watch it, but in the end, I did. And guess what? Colombia actually played well for the first 20 minutes, I thought, until when they scored. And then after that, they did well. Should have been more, maybe. I watched the first half, and it looked like they should have scored more. But second half, I got a bit tired and tried to go to sleep. Or I did actually fall asleep on my chair. Hold on. Martin Odegaard is set for Arsenal exit after agreeing personal terms with the shot club. Is this true? Is he really going to Galatasaray? There's increased security at England Hotel after Ecuador, who Mexico played in the last 32 in Mexico City, lodged a noise complaint with FIFA, and Thomas Tuchel's side faced further threats from the weather, the altitude, and reportedly even spying. Before the last round, Ecuador players were deliberately kept awake by local supporters who used loudspeakers, horns, and motorcycles outside the team's hotel late at night. Mexico went on to win 2-0. Ecuador stayed in the Westin Hotel, and England wanted to keep their whereabouts undisclosed, but there were concerns that the location would be leaked. And hundreds of locals were waiting outside their hotel as the England team coach arrived on Friday, with some chanting Mexico and others booing. Members of Mexico's National Guard lined the entrance of England's hotel, while police officers in riot gear stood next to the barriers on the road outside the hotel. England players and staff will be offered natural sleep remedies and white noise machines to try and avoid sleep disruption from the potential overnight noise. Some of the like some are likely to bring their own earplugs or sleep bands too. England attacking midfielder Morgan Rogers said, "I won't be happy if it wakes me up, I'll be honest." England arrived 2 days before the game, as FIFA rules for this stage of the tournament state that teams must hold part open training session in the local area the day before the match. Their preparation are disrupted on Friday by a chaotic 5.5 hour period in which it emerged that FIFA are considering bringing the match forward by 6 hours because of forecast storms. But angry with the proposed less than 48 hours before kickoff, and the game will now start at its original schedule. You are very early today, G Wolf. Well, I was told to come on early and talk to you guys. Talk about the game, talk about this, talk about that. So I was told to come on early. So only doing as I'm told, you know, like I always do. But I'm only by what 45 minutes? Isn't kickoff at 5? Oh, it's at 6. I thought kickoff was at 5. Oh shit. Oh no, yeah, you're right. I am very early. I thought it was at 6, but it ain't. What we're going to talk about in this match? Is anybody watching the tennis? Wimbledon? You got Annie oh, Simova. Oh, I'd love to come back to you. Oh, I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, buddies. How you all doing? Don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and also click that bell icon. I think so. Yeah, my mic's on. Hope you guys and girls are all well. Yeah, I was a bit early one, but it's all good. It's all good. As I say, people need to be a bit, need to calm down. United are trying to sign some midfielders. I'm telling you. Uh, I think we're looking at people from the World Cup. That's why we haven't signed anyone yet. As soon as the World Cup is over, then we're going to sign a few people. You see, people say that we won't, but I guarantee it, we will. Oh. But anyway, guys, what do you think? Are you really guys thinking that United are not going to sign anyone in this window? Come on, be serious, guys. We United, we will spend over 200 million in this window. People say that we won't, but statistics shows that we will. And also, we will sign people haven't even thought of. People can do all the speculation they want, but United do what they want. Yes, please. So people just need to be a bit more savvy in their in what they're saying. We always sign some good players. It's whether they actually do well for us. That's the thing. People, so every player that we've got, people say, "Yeah, he's a brilliant player," but then obviously hasn't really done that well for us. But Queen live at Milton Keynes. This thing, I got love, my choice for anything gonna ride it soon. Hitchhikes, take your bell, like a jellyfish, I'm kinda like it. Crazy little thing called love. Oh, my baby. She knows how to rock and roll, she drives me crazy. And your time be right, gonna get no sweat. Relax. The backseat hitchhikes. Take a ride, boy, down my motorbike. I kinda like it. How crazy little thing called love. Who likes Queen? Boo boo boo. Boo boo boo. Yeah, take on my track, take a backseat, hit jack. Take one ride on my motorbike, kinda like me, with nothing called love. Tell you what, the guitarist for Queen, he is awesome. I think he's one of the best. Nothing called love. What do you think about the new singer of Queen? Yo, Greg. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun. I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, carry on. Nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Copyright for which right there? Nah, of course not. Surely not. Don't you like Queen the Cake Cadet? Ooh, didn't mean to make this time. Wish I'd never been born at all. Not particularly, no. What? You don't like Queen? I'm just a little fiddler with over man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, you don't find and go, but I'm frightening, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro, go. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, spreading his life on a monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Why don't you like Queen? Come on. It's not my bag. No one can love me and leave me to die. Whoa. You like what you like, don't you? Well, I suppose, but how can you not like Bohemian Rhapsody? Man out of here. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me. If it's on, I will listen to it, but I won't go out my way to listen for Queen. That nothing really matters. Never bought a Queen record. Don't have any Queen songs on my playlist on Spotty. Wow. I'm surprised, bro. I'm very surprised. But yeah, the match starts at 6 o'clock. I am a little bit early though, I must admit. But what did you think of the bull crap that we was listening last night that England might have had to change their scheduling to 7 p.m. last night? Don't you think that was a bit of shambolic? Only for a couple of hours later to say they're going to keep it to the irregular schedule. Why did they try and leak it out? I don't understand why they were trying to leak it. got an extension album collection, many great bands, but I don't like Status Quo. I don't like Queen. I don't like Pink Floyd. Everyone jizzes over Pink Floyd, but not me. Do you know what? Me neither, really, over Pink Floyd. But I do get the attraction why people do like them. Like my brother, he's a massive Pink Floyd fan. But it's not for me. Yeah, they shouldn't have leaked these. Shouldn't have leaked the kickoff time. They change it. Should have been discussed in house. Yeah, exactly. It should have. It should have been done in house rather than being leaked out to the BBC Sport. Exactly, dude. It's not for me either. So Taylor Swift got married. Let's say yes. So Taylor Swift is actually married. It's like United with transfers, why leak information, say you're in for this player, that player, but then fail to deliver. Why give fans a level of expectation like that? The only thing is it the United or is it like the media? Don't forget, the media does overhype everything. Like like Fabrizio, Orstein, all the top journalists, they would overhype everything now with United, right? But the only thing is, like, yes, we probably was in for Mateus Fernandez, but we didn't want to overpay. We didn't want to pay 85 million for a player. Yeah, but you can sort of understand why would should we overpay for a player? Like whether they're in the championship or anything like that, why should we overpay for a player though? Cake, would you right? If say that you saw a player right and you thought, yep, you know what, he's going to do well. I think if we sign him, he'll do well for a club. But this club wants 85 million for him, but you don't rate him at 85 million. Will you try and do a deal where you can try and get it lower? And then if another club comes in and says, "Do you know what? We'll pay the 85 million," would you go in and just pay the 85 million? What would you do if it was your money? Would you overpay for the player, or would you try and save a buck or two if you could? This is the thing. This is what United have got to deal with. And me personally, I'm actually quite happy that they walked away. Like, they're not going to be messed around. They don't want to be. Okay, I'll put it this way. If you had the chance to sign 85 for Mateus Fernandez or 85 for Chouamani, which one would you go for? You're saying that's an essential signing. But if you had the choice out of the two, which one would you go for? And this is the thing: if you had the choice out of the two, you'd definitely go and choose Chouamani, and especially if we can get him for 85 million, that's a bargain, is it not? Real Madrid are quite willing to sell Chouamani to us. Even they've come out and said that will have to sell some of our big players because they want Enzo Fernandez. Yo, Niall, how you doing? Do that epic wolf noise. Ow! There you go, bro. Just for you. They're playing on Monday, 1 a.m. Yeah, but the only thing is, that's their local time. Would that be their local time? Yeah, but they're playing in Mexico. So I think you'll find that 6 p.m. local time or 5 p.m. local time. But the only thing is, the BBC has come out and said that they are keeping it as it is. Because the BBC hasn't. I go by BBC or Sky Sports. For certain players, you just have to go and get it. Yeah, exactly. And literally, I think United they've missed out on Mateus Fernandez. Yeah. What about this? Chouamani and Boadi. That would definitely sort out our midfield. look at Cantona. He cost 1 million, absolute bargain, but I would have paid 20 million for him. United had Fernandez penciled in as an essential player, then they should have bought him, no question asked. Even if they penciled him in as an essential, I would not have paid it. I would not have been happy for United to go and pay 85 million. Whether it's my money or not, he is not worth 85 million pound for a championship player. Like people say, but he never played in the championship. But by FIFA rules, when Tottenham bought him, he was a championship player because of he was in the still at West Ham when the new fixtures came out. So then that's classed as a championship player. And also, I don't think he was really that good. People say I think he would just look better in a crack team. But look, if he comes to a big team and then he struggles, then you can say that well, we dodged a bullet. So anyway, the grass pollen on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is very high. So if you suffer with hay fever, you're gonna sneeze your ass off. Achoo! So so Fenerbahce has completed the deal to sign Ake for Manchester City. Real Madrid have no intention of signing Fernandez. One day ago, Xhaka is set to stay at Sunderland despite Chelsea interest. Why are Manchester City breaking the bank for Anderson? Why Spurs statement spending appears set to continue? Bournemouth have agreed a 25.7 million deal from Eck for striker Rodriguez. Hull sign Butland from Rangers. Oh, Chelsea has signed Italy defender Palestra for 47 million. Hull avoid points deduction by selling players. No signing, no sales. What is happening at Manchester United? Yo, Rob. Always United. How you doing, buddy? And also, no one else is still Rob. Shit, shit, shit. Get it off your chest, cake. Yeah, and Rob always United. He's always doing that. But anyway, finally we have got the football on. The football's here. It is just starting now of the show. So here's the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day, you American people. Go and celebrate it in style. Born in the USA. But yesterday, I tell you what, brilliant game yesterday between Argentina and Cape Verde. Cape Verde has very much impressed me in this World Cup. The smallest nation goes up against one of the big teams, and people literally gave Cape Verde no chance. But Cape Verde came on the verge of taking Argentina to penalties, but only to be disappointed by an own goal. But what do you guys think? What did you guys think of the football yesterday between Argentina? Yo, united till I die, united till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I am, I'm united till I die. Joby McNuff. They really did. They really did do brilliantly against Argentina. Um, feel like Croatia was robbed too. Well, this goal, I tell you what, boom! Unbelievable from Cabral. And then the free kick. Argentina, Switzerland versus Colombia. That's going to be a good one, I think. Colombia, I think that will win that one. Jesse Marsch. They got Egypt. Who has Argentina playing next? Yeah, they're playing the Egypts. But I'll tell you what. Uh, Salah has really got to turn up. He hasn't turned up in this World Cup yet. I don't think. So I'll tell you what. If Salah turns up against if Salah turns up against Argentina, I'll tell you what, Argentina could be in trouble. But Salah needs to turn up. He hasn't turned up in this World Cup at the moment, for me personally. So, anyway, Marsh has made three changes to their last win, and Jonathan David is there. And Alfonso Davis still not in the starting lineup. David has been a ghost this tourney. He really has. Let's get ready to rumble. Easy road for Argentina. Well, tell you what, if England go through to the next round, isn't it England versus Argentina? Portugal meets Spain. Argentina could meet England, providing we get past Mexico. Yo, Cape Verde. But anyway, guys, what do you guys think of the lineups then between Morocco and in the Canada versus Morocco then? So Creepew, Johnson, Foguero, Bombito, Latye, Buchanan, Siegel, Istaquio, Ahmed, Jonathan David, and Otawasi. And then for Morocco, you have got Bunu, you got Bunu, Hakimi, Diop, Halhal, Halhal, Mazraoui, Boadi, Ednawi, Kanunas, Unahi, Sabari as a front, and Diaz is on the left as a front three. But what do you think then? What do you think of the lineup? Yeah, United till I die is going to say 4-1 to Morocco. Wow. That's a big scoreline. Are you thinking that Morocco are going to win that big? I think it's going to be a little bit. I think yeah, very strong side from both teams. I think as well. United till I die, not just from Canada but from Morocco as well. Because even Canada's got some brilliant players on the bench. Like they got Alfonso Davis. They've got Alfonso Davis. They got Cornelius. They got Miller, Lavin, St. Clair, Waterman. I think they've all done really. I think they've done well so when they've come on for Canada. Yeah, but the only thing is the way that they attack as well, though. I think they've just been really great at attacking. I think Cake. So you may say 2 banks for four, but when they attack, they are quite explosive. Seems like most people fancy Marco. They ain't high scorers. They're not, but tell you the truth, have they really tried? Could this be the game that they could try though, KD? I'm gonna play a bit of devil's advocate here. Out of the host nations, Canada for me is the weakest. Ooh. Do you know what would be funny? Canada go through, USA go out because they've been partying because they've had too much of the old thingy for the 4th of July. Because aren't they playing? No, they're playing on Tuesday, 1 a.m. But anyway, guys, don't forget, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and also click that bell icon. If we can get 20 likes, I'll be happy. But the only people that can do it is you. And also, if you can share it out on all your socials, Discord, Twitter, whatever other ones you use, Telegram, stuff like that, put it in there. Diaz, Boadi, and Hakimi is a solid right side for Morocco. Fully expect the threat to come from there. Mazraoui at left back is interesting. He's been solid at left back though, Kate, I think. Trossard to Besiktas. What's this that I hear that Odegaard is going to Galatasaray? Is that actually true? I don't know. Would you have taken Trossard at United? I wouldn't. Um, but I was thinking about I was thinking about this, and the person who I would have taken is not Odegaard, but that the German who plays for Arsenal, the striker. I'll go for him. Was a head scratcher why the Gunners would do that. The Odegaard links have been debunked. Yeah, but I've seen news today that it's going to be confirmed in the next couple of days. So you say that it's been debunked, but what about you? Would you take the Arsenal striker, the German? I've forgotten his name. But would you take that guy, or do you think that was a that should be a no? Jokeres, no, the German, not Jokeres. I've forgotten his name. He scored a couple of goals for Germany. He was one. He was one of the standout. He was one of the better players for Germany. That's the one. Havertz. Would you take Havertz to United? I'd take Brodby or Igor Thiago, says Kate. Yeah, he's very desperate. He wants another striker, but I'd definitely take Havertz. 27 years old, good goal scorer, good at his head. Trossard is a superstar, though his goals wins important towards the business end of things. True, but I just think Havertz is a lot better. We haven't even got proper options. Hold on a minute. Sesko, Ahmad, Mazraoui, Lemans. Exactly. And also, Thiago wouldn't agree to be back up. He would want to start. You would take or see him over Havertz. Yeah, but if I see him doesn't want to come, then I think we could get Havertz for a good price. Nagelsmann, the biggest fraud? Oh, come on. Don't be too harsh on Nagelsmann. I think they did well, but not as well as not. Do you think United would pay the money if a big fish becomes available? Or do you think United are operating on a tight budget and will only pay so much to fill the position? I think they would pay big money if a big fish came, and especially if someone like Chouameni was available, they would definitely go out and pay for that. Sign Vazenia as backup goalkeeper. You want us to go and pay 20 million for a 40-year-old? I tell you what, I want Pass. Never fancy him when you guys were rooting for him over Carrick. Would have been an early sack. Yeah, exactly. Well, I never wanted Nagelsmann anyway. I always wanted someone who knew United. I never wanted Nagelsmann whatsoever when he was linked with us. You think United are looking to pay max 60 million for one player, and you don't think they'll pay more than 200k a week in wages? Well, I don't think United are want to pay max 50 million. I think they will owe. I think they will pay for a player who they think is the right price. And I think when they saw the price of Fernandez, especially in the championship, the highest that they would have paid was 60 to 65. Right. But West Ham wanted 80. Yeah, in the end, he went for 85 million because Tottenham was quite happy to say, how much do you want for him? 85 million? Oh, okay, we'll give you the money straight away. They didn't negotiate whatsoever with. They didn't negotiate. And on 250k, considering that he was on what, 50k before that? Shouldn't have. Basically, I can sort of understand the reason why United have not overpaid. You got to be careful with wages, to be honest. If you start giving 250k to one player, then the rest of the squad will want increases. Yeah, exactly. But I think it's the right sort of player. If it's the right sort of player that deserves it, then I don't think the players would mind. Blame it on clubs ruining the market rather than answering bluffs. Exactly. You got called a Glinios sympathizer. Really? All because of that you said on other channels. You are not a Glinios sympathizer. At the end of the day, yeah, right. People need to stop using that word because of. It's not that we sympathise. It's just that why should we overpay for players who haven't warranted that sort of money yet? But obviously, someone like Tottenham, they're desperate. Exactly, Kate. Players only care about the wages than winning now. And that's exactly right. Exactly, Miss P, Mrs. P, Mrs. G. I'm getting my letters muddled up. But Mrs. G just said, yeah, right, that players have got no passion no more. And that's completely correct. They haven't. They've got no passion, no determination to come and play for it. Exactly. And this is why me and my brother, we've discussed that FIFA needs to put a cap on the wages, put a cap on how much we pay for a player, and it would sort everything out. And then see how many people would want to be a footballer if they cap it. Then you get the yeah, exactly. You get the real footballers that want to play for the team. If there was a cap, yeah, Willie Woodpecker and his Tweedledee and Tweedledum act has did put us in a really stupid, really stupid financial issues with us, and hence the reason why we had to get everyone off the books because of they were just like, oh, you want to pay rise? Yeah, we give you an extra 100 grand. Putting people like Rashford on 350 grand a week, putting the likes of Casemiro on 200 grand a week. It's just crazy. Didn't they even give Phil Jones a 5-year contract, even though that he was injured? When we build the new stadium, watch how much tickets will be for the new place. It's gonna be eye-watering. I heard that they're gonna keep it as the same, £66 You know what I saw on Twitter? West Ham kit is 75 quid basic, and Ultra is 120 quid for a championship team. Oh wow, that's mental. They're really trying to. Commentary kit is 70 quid, and even one of the players was shocked. I expect 100 quid a ticket. Nah, come on, behave. It ain't gonna be that much cake. In 2032, ticket prices could be 100 quid. Everything is getting more and more expensive. It is, but I think that, like, that'll be in years to come. It'll be over 100 quid, but they're still one of the cheapest at the moment, even at 66 quid a ticket. If you look at all the other teams of how much their tickets are, I think you'll find that United are still coming in below everyone else. Works out at 10 million a game in gate receipts, especially if we fill it at 100 million. Like they want 100 million, 100 seater, don't they? They want 100 seater, 100,000 seater stadium, don't they? So if you do the gate at 100,000. It's actually exactly for the big ones anyway. For like the I would have thought that would have been for the box seats. I'll get the front row seat of the tent stadium, the hospitality package. United signed anyone yet? Those owners out of hibernation? Not yet. Wait until after the World Cup, bro. Like, is it just me or that stadium design looks ass? Ah, come on, dude. I actually quite like it. 20k ticket for 20k euro for a ticket. For that money, I demand a VR headset and a massage seats. And you probably would get that as well, the Bassi. Maybe they're saving on material with the net. But anyway, the players are now coming out of the tunnel. Sir Jim and the Glazers are hiding. I bet they're watching their teams, dude. Come on. So anyway, here we are with Canada versus Morocco. Get your time to get your predictions in. Who do you think is going to win out of these two teams? I think Morocco are going to win 3-2. I think this one will be a high scoring game as well, but Morocco will just. You most likely see Jim on the 9th. Next man, we'll have cheerleaders. Debassi says Morocco wins 2-0. Kate says Morocco will win G Wolf. I don't think anyone is giving Canada a shout. Oh, a shout out from Malpa. He says Canada for the win. Yeah, just big 6 billion. Clear the debt. That's wild amount. I do like the 3-2. You're right. I do. I am wrong. Canada are not playing at home. They are in Florida for this game. They are indeed. I think I didn't know that. I didn't know they were in Florida. So Morocco should crush them. The customary yawning is here, by the way, guys. Just to let you guys know. They got the fireworks at the Canada for the Canadians. His life is a highway. So Michael Oliver is the referee in this game as well. And then we got Jared Gillett. Oh, it's Michael Oliver. It is. So it looks like there has been a live show. Haven't you ever seen this, Bill Addy? So anyway, here we go. So here we go, Canada kick off. Here's Bawadi. Bawadi is a joy to watch. He really is. First time watching him. Oh wow. He's great at breaking up play. That is what I can say about him. He's brilliant at breaking up play. He plays like he's been playing for years, to be honest. He doesn't look like a standard 18-year-old. So yeah, Brady's at the moment in the centre circle. Anyway, Canada's got a free kick. Is Canada go long, but don't find anyone, so it's a throw into Morocco. Here's Mazraoui. Here's Diop. Oh, oh, he gets clattered by Buchanan. Is Canada come forward? Richard Araya goes all the way, goes across and gets the corner. Oh my lord. Anyway, here comes the cross, but Bono punches it out. Here comes the cross. Chance, but Bono makes a save from a tight angle. It's another corner to Canada. So it's another corner then, but the referee wants to have a word. Anyway, here's the corner, headed away by Diop. Seagull finds Buchanan. But there's another corner then to Canada. Sweetie, can you make this call, please? Anyway, Canada works it into the box. Gets a deflection from Mazraoui. They clear at their lines, but Canada is coming straight back. Johnson wins it. No foul, says Oliver. I don't know. Thank you. Oh. But anyway, here's Morocco. Is Mazraoui. Is Bonu. Boadi's asking for the ball. Boadi goes long. Oh. Buchanan then for Canada. Mahazi's gone. Oh. Give me a minute, guys. Oh. But anyway, here's Jonathan David. Goes past Diop, but can't get past. Oh. But anyway, here's Morocco, but Canada defends it well. David trying to hold off Buhari. They do well. Canada get it to Ahmed. Sagbrio. David. Moroccan passing has left the stadium. Oh, it has at the moment, hasn't it? Oh, a little bit better. Kimi. Course comes in, but only to the edge of the area. David tries a little dink, but now Morocco on the attack, but good defending there by Canadians. Look super fit. They had been doing a lot of pressing. I'm gonna have to go, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm not. I'm feeling really ill at the moment. My head is spinning. I'm so sorry for the short one. I won't be able to carry on. There might be a stream a little bit later, but I'm not going to commit myself to it. But I'm so sorry, Rich. Dude. I hope you can understand. But anyway, guys, thank you ever so much, and I'll see you guys later.